Mother, I hear you in the river song, eternal waters flowing on and on. Father, I see you in the eagle's flight. Spirit, brother, gonna take us higher. Hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, ah, hey, oh. Hey, Earth Tribe. Welcome here, welcome back. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to be reading for the collective of Taurus. It doesn't matter if you're a man dealing with a woman dealing with a man dealing with a man, or a woman dealing with a woman. I'm just going to read for the entire Taurus collective, see what sort of messages we get that Spirit wants to put out. All right. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. I noticed I passed the 200 mark. I'm extremely grateful for everybody that has subscribed to my channel and showed love and appreciation. I appreciate you more than words could possibly ever express. Kitty's up there moving. So Taurus. There goes Kitty. Come on, go. Go. Sorry about that, guys. Taurus. Spirit, please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Taurus's growth today. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Taurus. Please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Taurus's personal growth today. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Taurus. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So some sort of message that you didn't want to hear, or you're giving somebody a message that they don't want to hear. Maybe from a child. And it has you not in balance. Whatever sort of message that you got, or whatever sort of message that you gave, is making you uneasy. It's making you not want to take a leap of faith, making you not want to go out on a limb. Something about the situation you don't trust. There's something that somebody's child, or it has to do with the child, because pages are always children, right? So there's something that you don't trust, Taurus. Yeah, you're not wanting to go on, you're not wanting to take this leap with whatever this message is, whatever this immature message, whatever this this child in reverse, right, has got you not feeling in balance, not wanting to take a leap of faith. Maybe it was childish behavior. Maybe it was bad management, like your boss making a bad management call, and it's making you not feel at peace, not wanting to take a leap of faith. You're not sure where you're going. You're not sure what you're doing. What else can we get for the Taurus collective universe? What else do we have for the Taurus here? Ooh, you feel very combative. Either that's your energy, maybe you're combating whatever this message was, or whatever this situation was. Some of you have lost out on money with it. Like maybe some of you, I feel like a job situation. I know this isn't going to resonate for every Taurus out there, but I feel like some of you got something happened at your work, and it's made you very regret, like in remorse, very like asking the universe why, why'd they do this to me? Why'd they make this decision? Why why are my wishes unfulfilled? Like I thought I was doing so good. I thought it was such a great spot. I thought I thought they really enjoyed my work, but it seems like they were really just taking advantage of me, you know? Some people like to take advantage of your kindness and use it as weakness. You know, if you're the one at work that's always doing the stuff, well, then they can rely on you to always do the stuff. You know, some of you might have been put out, you know, taken advantage of over the holidays, treated unfairly over the holidays because they knew that they could take advantage of you. And it's brought a lot of conflict to your world, a lot of inner turmoil and outer turmoil, you know. Maybe some of you are arguing with your coworkers. You know, but they feel regretful. Somebody's going to be asking for your forgiveness. You know, like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have treated you like that for the holidays. You know, that was a selfish move of me to do that. You know, will you please come back? Will you please not quit? Will you, you know, and it's got you all up in your head, man. Whatever the situation, whatever it was, whatever this childish action that was either taken or that was given, it's made you feel real remorseful, real, you know, like she's sitting there like, does he love me? Does he love me not? Do they love me? Do they love me not? Do they want me? Do they want me not? Almost like picking flowers off of a rose petal, you know, playing the whole does he love me? Does he love me not game. You know, and some of them might have even known that they were doing you dirty. You know, they knew that they were doing you dirty, but they knew that you would just go along with it, you know, or they thought that you would just go along with it. And it's made you all up in your head, you know, that, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm never going to find another job. Nobody's ever going to want to be with me. Nobody, you know, like this real negative self-talk. Yeah, in between two opposing sides. Maybe it's your, I've got this, you know, it's all good, fuck them, into the next moment you're like, no, I'm not good enough. I'm never going to find another job. You know, nobody wants me. I feel like this is an internal battle, not necessarily an external battle. But whoever did this knew that they did you dirty. They knew that you would just take on the responsibility, you know, or they really thought that you would just take on the responsibility. But you have justice, Taurus. There's justice in your situation. There's justice in your thoughts, you know? Maybe some of y'all did up and quit. You're like, fuck this shit and quit, you know? On to bigger and better things. You might be up in your head for a minute, but whatever comes in is going to be better, because whatever was built off of faulty foundations to begin with. Foundations, the tower only crumbles when things are built on faulty foundations. You can weather the storm if you build something solid, right? Yeah, you're moving on to calmer waters. You're finding something that's calmer for you, something that's a better fit. Because this other place had you all work, no play, or they were totally taking advantage of your kindness. You know, and then they treated you like shit, and maybe you walked out and now they're acting like you're the asshole, you know, because they treated you like shit. So of course you walking out on them makes you the asshole, right? You standing up for yourself makes you the asshole, right? Like, oh God, I'm such a fucking bitch. I stood up for myself. Like, how dare I? You know, after these people treated you like shit anyways. Yeah, that situation's over. Either you've left the situation or you're about to leave that situation with the death card. You know, these people put you out there and treated you like shit and expected, because you're so nice, you know, they expected you to just suck it up, buttercup, you know, and come back fucking kissing their ass, man. And you are not doing that, even though you felt, it makes you feel unworthy. It makes you feel like you definitely are triggered by the situation. You know, like, why would they do that to me? Am I not good enough? Did they not like me? You know, but you don't need them anyways, because that shit was built on faulty foundations, right? They treated you like shit and then wondered why you left. You know? Like your boss praises you and praises you, like, oh wow, you're so beautiful, you're doing an amazing job, you're doing an amazing job, you know. And then they schedule you for all the hard hours and make you do things all by yourself, you know, because they know that you will, because you're such a good worker, you know. And then when you're like, fuck this, I've had enough of this shit, you know, I'm not going to be treated like shit, I'm not going to be talked down to, I'm not going to be your scapegoat, your punching bag, your whatever it is that this person was doing to you. You know, when you up and fucking quit and you just leave that shit behind. And then of course you're the bad guy, right? Like, oh, you're such a fucking bitch because, excuse my language, I cuss a lot, but yeah, you're such a bitch because you won't let me treat you like shit, because you won't be the brunt of our fucking joke, because you won't come begging back, you know. Oh, please, can I please kiss your ass some more, you know? They thought that you would just go with the flow because you're so nice. They thought that you would just suck it up because that's the person that you are, you know? And you're like, no, man. No. They threw you out in the cold with some sneaky shit. There was definitely some sneaky, deceptive behavior. You know? That's that whole stabbing you and then getting mad at you because you're bleeding. You know, how dare you bleed after I stab you? How dare you get mad at me for treating you like shit, you know? How dare you walk away after I abandon you? And it might have had you up in your head for a minute. But there was some real deceptive behavior, man. Some really sneaky, deceptive behavior. And it could have been with your work. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. You're moving on to bigger and better things, Taurus. If somebody wants to abandon you, then you're walking away. Okay, fine. You know? You don't want me in your life. You know? You want to tell me how good I am one minute and then leave me out in the cold the next, and then get mad at me for not coming back to kiss your ass? You know, you want to treat me like shit at work and then wonder why I quit? You know? Because you know your worth. You know your worth, Taurus. Yeah, Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. You know your worth. You know you're worth more than whatever these people were giving you. You know you're worth more than whatever abandonment happened to you. You know you're worth more, like you're worth way more than whatever these people even thought you were, or even pretended like they thought you were. You know? Everything's all good while you were kissing their ass or doing whatever shifts they wanted you to do, or doing whatever, doing your job, you know? And they throw you out in the cold, throw you out to the wolves, and you come back leading the pack. And they don't understand why you didn't just die, you know? Why you didn't just suck it up, why you just didn't stay. What else can we tell, Taurus? Temperance. Yeah, because you have that inner balance, because you are filling your own cup. Look, she's pouring from one cup from another cup, and her own cups. She's filling her own cup. She knows, you know your own worth, Taurus. You know how valuable you are to any situation that you go to. You know? When you put your love and your heart and your everything into something, and other people, you know, if you put your love, your heart, and your talents into the work that you're doing, then you succeed every time. You draw in a crowd every time. You know? You go to work and all of a sudden their numbers start rising. You know, they never had no rising numbers before you started working there. But now all of a sudden they have all these rising numbers. It's because of you, Taurus, because of you. You know, and they really took your kindness for weakness. But you have the sun. That is the happiest card in the deck, man. Don't let these people get to you. How they treated you is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. You know, if they are making shitty management decisions, you know, and that made you quit, that's not you, or you chose to quit. They can't make you anything, right? You can choose. You choose. This is a choose your own adventure book, this game of life, right? And you chose not to participate, not to be treated like shit. Taurus, good job. Because you know your worth. You know what you have to offer. You will have victory. So don't settle for less, Taurus. If somebody's thrown you out in the cold, you know, and then are mad at you because why aren't you coming back? Well, you threw me out in the cold, you know. One minute you say you love me and the next minute you throw me out in the cold. One minute you say, you know, that I'm the greatest worker, and then you go and write me up for some dumb shit, you know, because I didn't take your shitty shift, or whatever the case is. There's multiple different possible possibilities here. You can't say you value me as a person and then leave me to the wolves to die, you know? They were hoping you were going to do this. And maybe you did for a second. But you said, fuck that. Fuck that, fuck that. And you're on to bigger and better things, Taurus. So keep your head up. Yep, on to sail smoother waters, man. I just wanted one more confirmation, and then we got that. Whatever you're coming to next, and I cut to this. Whatever you're coming to next, you're going to take those swords out of your back and you're going to plug your boat with it. And you're going to sail on to smoother waters with your head held high, because you know your worth. They didn't think that you would quit on them. They didn't think that you would keep going. To build your empire, to build your solid foundation. So keep your head up, Taurus. I love you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And until next time, I'm out. Vroom, beep, beep.